Oh, this is the one we were dealing with the gigantic amount of red pandas surrounding the treehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Fight didn't work, but maybe flight will.
Luka drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Flight. He squinted down the barrel of the mission control defense cannon, aiming it through an opening in the dense tree branches. He looked up with surprise as it struck true and taut.
I can't believe that. I feel like in another timeline that got us killed. Hey, Mr. Kerr. We'd love to hear your thoughts, but I'm afraid we have places to be. Come on, Iggy. See ya, jerks.
Zipline!
Tunnels. Oh boy. Yeah, they have to have tunnels.
Iggy winced as they sprinted through the thicket. The branches clawed at them, reluctant to give passage. After what felt like a marathon, Luka stopped in his tracks as they reached the clearing. What the? That was all he was able to say before Iggy slammed into his back. The boys tumbled down a steep decline and crashed with a wheezing thud on a surface as hard as ice. In fact, it was ice. Chapter
Interesting.
5. Signs. They stood
God, that
silently,
movie.
catching their breath.
Never saw it.
Sky was
You didn't
like
miss much.
sapphire. With each breath, a plume of steam escaped from Luka's lungs. Let's keep moving. Luka pulled Iggy to his feet as they gazed across a snowy terrain.
Suddenly we ended up in Snowden.
That was actually pretty badass. Uh-huh. I think we lost him. Are we up in the mountains? I don't think so. If anything, we went downhill. Then what is up with this winter wonderland? All I know is there's no going back the way we came. Let's see if we can get our bearings. Follow me.
Guess it's a good thing he's wearing a parka then.
Yep. What was that we could investigate?
Yeah, it looked like a manhole of some kind.
What's the readout?
Sun just above 258 Kelvin.
Oh, damn. That's a bit down from last time. Should we report this to Mr. Kerr?
Nah, still safe within ranges. Maybe spreading beds under control for now.
Even a small nudge in the equilibrium can cause a cascade.
Dude, really? Relax. Just a few more sites to hit before we can punch out. Let's get this over with. I'm kind of curious. Let's see.
A disc of smooth metal was lightly covered in snow. 2 faint seams were visible along the surface.
A manhole cover? If it is, I've never seen one like it.
Okay, can't do much with that, looks like. Luka! Luka, are you there?
He had almost forgotten the walkie-talkie he was carrying.
It's that bozo car.
Oh.
He looked at Iggy with hesitation. With a resigned sigh, Luka responded.
Seems like the only dangerous thing in the woods is you. Just lucky, I guess. You knew my parents?
Luka winced, shoving the walkie-talkie back into his pocket.
We gotta keep moving.
Okay, I think this was where the grave was. Yeah, because there's the sign right there.
Oh! What's all this? Hard to say with all this snow. I think it's a town sign. I can almost make out letters under there. What town could this even be? There couldn't be another town this deep into Weep Wood. I'm looking at the evidence to the contrary. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. Step 1, snow's gotta go. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, hello. Yep. Welcome to Beacon Pines.
The boys stared in disbelief at the sign that now clearly read, "Welcome to Beacon Pines."
Eye patches.
That doesn't make any sense. We're in Beacon Pines? How is this possible? We ran away from town. How did we get back here? I guess we got turned around? Where did all this snow come from? Well, it's been colder than normal lately. There is a pretty big difference between sweater weather and this Arctic hellscape. The puddle we fought at before, it was cold too. Maybe all of it leads to one source. You think it's related? The hell is going on? We gotta get you some answers. Let's keep moving.
Man.
These stuff look familiar to you. It looks like the barrel near the puddle I, shoved me into, yeah.
Yeah, the one that turned you into Quasimodo, essentially.
The fencing listened, each chain link encapsulated with a translucent layer of ice.
Looks like the stuff they put up around Weep Wood. The stuff who put up? I don't know.
Also, you know what this means? We can't go fishing!
Damn it! It's all frozen
Looking down
today.
the frozen stream, Luka could faintly see a school of minnows encased in the ice.
Whatever happened here, it happened fast. The fish didn't even have time to run. Or, you know, swim run.
The crunching of footsteps trailing Luka went hush. He looked back to see Iggy's face twisted with confusion.
Everyone's gone. What? There's nothing here but more snow. There must be an explanation for all this. We have to keep looking. You can look all you want. I quit. Iggy, we have to keep going. You don't get it, do you? This isn't one of your pathetic Hank Atomic stories. We aren't going to save the day. We aren't even gonna save ourselves. My face is mangled. The town destroyed. And everyone we've ever known is gone.
And we can't go fishing.
We don't know that. You can't just quit. Do whatever you want. I'm done. Iggy, it's gonna be okay.
Luka peered upward at the darkening sky. He let out a long, foggy breath. Faintly, Iggy began to cry. Seeing Iggy in such a pathetic state gave Luka a sense of compassion, and more than a little guilt.
It is getting pretty late, I think. Probably not a great idea to stumble around in the dark anyway.
Luka allowed himself to collapse next to Iggy.
Let's just rest for a bit
Huddled together for warmth
and die of hypothermia.
If not for exhaustion, their minds would be racing, trying to make sense of the events of the day. As it was, all they had energy for was to sit in silence, numb.
Now what's going on?
Yeah.
The way the snow covered everything over. It's kinda calming. Yeah. I haven't had time to say it, but thanks. What? for getting us away from those creeps. I sort of froze up back there.
I get it.
Iggy, I should be the one apologizing. This all happened because I lost my temper. Ah, that's bull hockey. First of all, you didn't know what Thicom could do. You didn't, right? Of course not. Second, stop with this baloney about losing your temper. But I did lose my temper.
Motioned sarcastically to his half-deformed face.
Obviously. But that's exactly what you should have done. What? I was being a horse's ass. You were supposed to be a horse's ass in response. That is how it works. Iggy, I'm having a hard time following. You wanted me to fight you? Of course! Jeez, you goody-goody types take forever to understand this very basic point. Why would you go around saying cruel things trying to get into fights?
Iggy shrugged.
Here's something to do. You're an asshole because you're bored. Sometimes I just feel empty. You wouldn't understand. You and Rollo are always having a blast together. Laughing and calling that dinky little treehouse mission control.
Now wept openly.
Perfect little Luka Van Horn. With his perfect little life. My parents are dead. Everybody in town likes you. My parents are dead. Oh, that new girl hasn't even unpacked yet, and even she already likes you. You have Tish. Also, I feel this bears repeating. My parents are...
He wiped his nose with a sleeve.
I love Tish. Tish is great. But she ain't exactly the world's greatest conversationalist, you know?
Luka gave a warm chuckle.
Yep.
I get that impression. Also, my parents are dead! Huh. Must be raining out here. Definitely.
He arched into a wide yawn.
We should probably try to get some sleep. Probably indoors so we don't die.
I was gonna say, it's kind of cold out.
Yeah. Let's lay low for now. Tomorrow we'll get to the bottom of all this.
Began to slowly drift shut.
And then they died.
Yeah.
Luka?
Are we going to freaking, like, recreate the little match girl here?
Oh god, Mom, for Christmas one year, the community chorale Mom's part of, did a song thing of the little match girl for the Christmas concert.
Mm-hmm.
It was well performed.
Mm-hmm.
It was fantastically performed. I wouldn't say it was the best chosen thing for, like, a Christmas concert for the community.
No.
Because, you know, you go to a Christmas concert, and Mom even thought this. She's like, it's a great piece, but...
Yeah.
Like, you go to a Christmas concert, and you're expecting, you know, like, Christmas cheer, the Christmas warmth, and instead we got a song about this long musical piece about this poor girl outside with her frost-bitten feet, and, like, afterwards my dad and I left that concert and were like, well, we want to go hang ourselves now. Yeah?
Like, they could have spun it and been like, oh, but someone managed to find her in the end and she was fine, but no.
Oh, Hogfather, which is a Discworld novel. Great one, by the way. Part of the premise of that is Death takes over as not Santa.
Uh-huh.
And he finds the matchstick girl, and he's like, "Oh, clearly I'm supposed to give her a Christmas present." And his assistant's like, "No, she's actually here for your other job." And Death finally goes like, "No, no, it's Christmas. She gets to live. I am giving her a present, a literal present." So Death hands her off to a couple people and is like, "You will take care of her." And then Death's assistant has to chase off some very confused angels. Always did want to see the inside of your dinky little treehouse. What do you think? Not bad. I'll give you the full tour when we get back.
And everything isn't frozen over.
You know what?
That's all Luka could whisper before succumbing to sleep. Iggy snuggled in some more.
Aww.
When it comes to worst days of my entire life, this one wasn't half bad. And then they died.
The house smelled of warm bread. Luka was playing with toy blocks on the living room rug. He looked up to see his parents on the couch. His mother held his father's head in her lap. She idly stroked his hair while humming a song. A voice behind Luka spoke. "This is how you remember them, huh?" Luka turned to see his own face. The doppelganger from his dreams, still clad in a yellow hazmat suit, still carrying a look of disdain behind empty eyes. Aww, look at this perfectly cozy scene. You know it wasn't really like this. The figure picked up a toy block and inspected it. It's amazing the facades that one can build given the right materials. Not that I blame us. These are a child's memories, all warm and fuzzy. You don't remember, do you? Luka snatched the block from the figure's yellow-gloved hand. Remember what? The doppelganger pointed to the couch. The last day we saw him alive. The day he chose to abandon us. Luka turned to look at his father, still lounging on the couch.
Yeah, we couldn't have gotten to this point without seeing this earlier scene.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because it's going right after the section with his doppelganger in the hazmat suit, so...
Yeah.
The doppelganger waved his hand dismissively. Everything is true here. It's just a matter of what we choose to see. Well, let me show you. The world flickered and pulsed. Luka was sitting next to his bed, listening to his heartbeat with one of his dad's stethoscopes. The doppelganger limped into the room. No, we both know that's not how this went. He grabbed Luka's hand and guided the stethoscope to the floor. Luka heard muffled shouting, brought close by the stethoscope. It was his parents, fighting. Do you remember what we did next? Luka gave a slow nod and crept down the hall to peek through the banister. He could see the outline of his mother at the bottom of the stairs. Damn it, Walt. We can't afford to get involved in this. She was scared. His father stepped forward. What am I supposed to do? Just watch? There's a sickness in this town, and we both know who's behind it. I swore an oath to help people. I won't turn my back on them. Luka's mother grabbed Walt. She was crying, pleading. I can't lose you. Walt calmly removed Eleanor's hand from his shoulder. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. I could never live with myself if I let Sharper get away with this. Eleanor raised her voice. Spare me your bullshit platitudes. What about our son? Luka flinched, dropping the stethoscope down the stairs. Walt turned with a panicked smile. Luka, is that you, buddy? With tears in his eyes, Luka descended the stairs. Mom? Dad? What's going on? Walt dropped to a knee to meet Luka eye to eye. Nothing, buckaroo. Your mom and I just got a little overexcited is all. Luka placed the stethoscope against his father's chest. His heart was racing. It sounded like you were going somewhere. Walt gently removed the
plot
device from
thickens.
Luka's ear. Listen to me, Luka. I have some business to take care of. I'll be back in time to tuck you in. Luka hugged his father tightly. Promise? Walt stood up and walked to the door. He glanced over his shoulder. I promise. With a wink and a grin, he put on his hat and strode out into the evening sun.